What's happening, people? It's the homies, Mr. 400, one half of Straight Off the Ave. I got my man, Mr. Dubbins, up in here.
P Dub.
You know what I'm saying? And we finna get right into it, Dub. How you feeling, man? How you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling magnificent, as you would say.
Feeling magnificent. Throwbacks.
Throwbacks.
Let me get my joint. Hold up. Let me get it right. So, yeah, man, I wanted to touch on generational curses, bro. Like, breaking generational curses because a lot of times, like, growing up, hold up. Let me get my shit right.
Yeah,
But
get it
yeah,
right. Get it right. Get
growing
right.
up,
Shout out to Six Slam, my bad.
oh yeah, you already know. A lot of like how we operate is based off of how we, grew up, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I was looking at my son, right? He be making beats and shit. So and he made the beat for this intro. Like when y'all hear that intro, that's my son.
Yeah.
That's my 13-year-old son. He was like 12 when he made it too. So like I'm watching him make beats and I'm like, what you want to be when you grow up, right? He says he wants to make music. He want to do beats, you feel me? Or he want to do graphic arts. So I'm like, all right, cool, you know what I'm saying? But
Mhm.
I had to think back to when I would tell people my interests in music, or like anytime you tell somebody some ish that's out of the ordinary when it comes to like, jobs and all that, they tend to like flat out say it's pipe dreams, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not realistic to them. And I used to
Mhm.
be like, it's not realistic for you because it ain't for you, right? So you're not going to see the vision. But at the same time, when you try to come up and kind of like change the course of the family, like because when you think about it, when you making beats and shit, like Cass was trying to get on, like Cass was trying to make the bag, Cass was trying to change lives. You know what I'm saying? And I had that opportunity plenty of times. But as that shit's coming out now,
Just different.
nah, look, check it. How the industry is, bro. All the ish that goes on behind the scenes, you feel me? All the weird ish that goes on, you feel me? All the like the way that the labels pretty much dictate your career, you know what I'm saying? Tell you what to put out, this, that, and the third. I was faced with that off the rip. So I wasn't finna take Dub off the song. They told me to take Dub off. I wasn't finna take True off the song. They told me to take True off. Hell no, this our song, you know what I'm saying? So I never was one to like turn my back on my people. So but I found out the hard way that like the game is rigged, B. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I don't even want to do it. So then I had to kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like even when I moved to Atlanta, bro, I was down there, turning up. Like we was doing a lot, but it wasn't for me, bro. I in the words of the one homie that I reviewed, I think his name is D1. I didn't want it that bad, bro. Like if I gotta do that to do what I really want to do, I don't want it, bro. But like back to him, um, actually no, I can actually tie that in. It's like him doing music though, kind of like I encourage him. I don't ever shoot him down. Like anything that he wants to like, he wanted to play ball. I'm gonna take you to the tryouts. I'm gonna make sure that I'm telling you need to be watching game tape. I'm gonna be, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be encouraging as a parent, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And I feel like, personally, like a lot of times when I would try to do some ish, people would try to shoot it down. You feel what I'm saying? Like why when you don't want to work the regular old factory job 9 to 5, you want to try to change the course of everybody's like ish and give them a you know what I mean? And they don't even stop there. Like how you parent, how you talk to your kids. You feel what I'm saying? Like he had a situation with his grades, right? I didn't want to bashing, bro. I didn't want to talk down on him. I didn't want to yell at him. I wanted to make sure he understands exactly what it is that he has to do to change the grade. You feel me? And talk to him in a manner where it's not like, because as soon as I went out there and, you know what I'm saying, had to check him, you could see it on his face, like, oh, Pop's finna like chew me out. Pause. Nah, I'm gonna just tell you in a way that's like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, how can you relate when it comes to generational curses? Like, because Cause I'm pretty sure like there was times growing up where like you might have bumped heads. You know what I'm saying? Like parenting styles and ish kind of like made you maybe I don't know, like I'm not really familiar with your parenting style. Like, does it differ a lot from your parents?
Uh, yeah, it actually does. You know,
Right.
I'm a lot more patient.
Right.
Um, my parents were just firecrackers. You know what I mean? You know, that old school island um,
Yeah.
upbringing. You know, you had to be tough. And being in a third world country and growing up in poverty, you got to be tough. You got to be strong. The strongest survive. So, you know, when you bring that, and I'm the firstborn, so everything was rough for me. Not saying it was rough, but you know,
But like on your back, like, you know what I'm saying?
I grew up fast. Let's just say that.
Right. You had to get yeah.
You know, I had to get right to it.
Yeah,
Um,
but I was
but it's a lot different from the times now because you know, I feel like the kids nowadays, especially with laws like you can't beat your kids out in public and you can't yell at your kids, and
right.
people are fighting to take your kids from you, you know,
Sometimes you
for
got
the discipline.
and when they go to the school be nosy, asking questions and ish that they don't need like trying to tell you what to do, like far as parenting and shit. You feel me?
Yeah,
Yeah, man. But nah, I was just watching him make. I'm like, yo, he's dope, bro. He in there killing the beats. He's focused. He got his mind on something. I'm not finna like tell him he can't be that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna make sure I give him the tools to do that ish and be successful without having to rely on the snakes in the grass. You feel me?
hmm
Because it's a lot of snakes in the grass when
right.
you trying to do what he trying to do. You know what I'm saying? But we already know that. But yeah, I had to quickly touch on that because it's like it's crazy, like, because sometimes I gotta stop myself from doing some of the same ish that they like. Well, in particularly, like in my mom's house for real. I love her to death. I love y'all. But back then, yeah, I used to get pressed about my goals, bro. Like it
hmm
wasn't real. And then I went and did it. And it was like, you feel what I'm saying? But like, you know, and they're very, very, very supportive now. I don't want to act like they not supportive of what I'm doing and nothing like that right now.
right.
But there was a time you feel what I'm saying? And I make sure that I do not do that to him. Shoot for
Right.
the stars, you feel me?
Yeah.
Shoot for the damn stars, bro. You can do anything you put your mind to. I'm proof of it, my G.
Especially with technology these days, it's easy to
Everything's at
contact
your
people and
yeah, everything's at your
um,
fingertips, bro. I said, bro, if the net was how it was when we was in high school doing like I was slinging CDs, ho. So like so like if I didn't have to do
on
that
the
and
block, on the Ave.
straight up like so like if I didn't have to do that, bro, and I could have just been like, yo, go to this link, whoop, whoop, whoop. Like MySpace came after the fact, like what, '06, '05?
hmm
Yeah, so like that was like late. You feel me? Like we kind of got into the internet age for real. And I was on there. That's really what really got me into the industry was MySpace for real. Meeting people and
MySpace.
right. Like I met shout out to Nico. I met Nico on there. You feel what I'm saying? That's my homie.
I feel like if you
Like
under 20, you don't even know what MySpace
now you're not gonna know, but you better know. You better do your
is.
research. You can't what? But I'm saying that was the time period where things were. That's what I'm saying. Like that was the shift to like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I feel like there's a lot of people who didn't get to experience MySpace.
Yeah, we ain't even talking to them. Matter of fact, they don't even watch this channel. I see the analytics. The analytics for this, just so you know, is like 35 to like 65, maybe early 20s to like 65 for real.
hmm
18-year-olds and below don't really be watching this shit, and they shouldn't, low key. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
Yeah, man. It's crazy. It's a generational curse, like you said, you know.
trying to break them Jones. You know what I'm saying? Even with this channel, bro. Like, bro, we started this channel on December 1st. We have 1,600 and what, 60 something. I don't want to be wrong. I'm gonna say 1,660 something subscribers, right? In a month and some change. You know how long people try to do YouTube and they don't succeed, my guy? They don't get no type of nothing. Like they might get some like traction, but they can't get the watch hours or they can't get the, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the fans
Shout out the freaking
and the viewers.
supporters, subscribers, all that ish. I ain't finna call them fans because we ain't making music, but
Yep, that was a music term right there.
but yeah. Plus, we family out here, man. If you rock with me, you know what I'm saying, you on this channel, y'all part of the fam. You know what I'm saying, tap in. But yeah, man, that ish had me thinking, bro. I was like, damn, bro, I don't do half of the ish that like I'm not as even with his grazing ish. I don't be riding him too hard. You know what I'm saying? I can see every damn thing for one. Excuse me. So it's not like he can hide shit.
It's a good balance.
Right.
You
It's
know what I
like
mean? You gotta know when. It's a time for everything. You gotta know when
right.
to discipline. You gotta know when to talk. You know what I mean? You gotta know when to, and every day and everything you say to them, they should learn from it. So,
Factual. So we gonna get right into some juicy ish off the top. We gonna
you
go
got some madness.
entertainment news, my guy.
You got some madness.
Entertainment news. Look, I can't play news clips because they keep goddamn flagging us, bro.
It's all good. You know
We
what I
got
mean?
like 3 episodes flagged because of the news Jones. Like they ain't gonna take them down, but we can't be doing that. So yeah, Nicki Minaj, bro. Did you see the Nicki Minaj and goddamn Megan Thee Stallion ish, bro?
No, I didn't.
Bro, they beefing.
Beefing.
Like beefing.
Like it's on site beefing or just internet beefing.
Bro, they beefing. Hold up. I'm finna pull this up, man, because Nicki is crazy, bro. Nicki is wild. So let me give you a little rundown, right? So like Megan dropped this track called Hiss. And in this track, she says a couple lines or whatever. One line was about they not these hoes is mad about Megan's Law or some ish like that. Anyway, that line was a shot to Kenneth Petty, Nicki Minaj's husband, right?
Okay.
Because he has he's on the registered list. He got to register everywhere he goes because he did some ish in his past, and he
Oh, he's a pedophile.
yeah, he did some wild ish.
He got the blue ring around his name.
He did some not even that. Like I the algorithm gonna pick it up and we gonna be, you know what I'm saying. So I'm gonna say the word essayed or aped. He aped somebody with a R. He aped them. You feel me? And like yeah, Megan's Law is the law that offenders have to register everywhere they go. So she low key hit her with a bar. But we gonna bring Nicki in here because Nicki's response, bruh. I was like, man, she said, get up on your good foot. I said, oh my goodness. Because you know Meg got shot in the foot and she got big ass feet. And she was on this chick. I said, oh damn. Why'd you do her like that, sweetie? But yeah, check this out, man. Nicki going crazy.
That motherfucker. Dude, I swear on everything I love, I have not gone on one Instagram blog all day. I don't care. Bitch, I dare you. I fucking dare you to say one more thing about my fucking family, ho. Or y'all got a motherfucking clip coming and y'all don't even know, bitch. I fucking dare you, bitch. Are you listening right now, you fragment yeah, fragment foot bitch.
Yo.
Bullet fragment foot bitch. Bullet fragment bitch. She a bullet fragment bitch. Now listen here, ho. Get up on your good foot. Bitch, I said get up on your good foot, not your bad foot. Fuck was that? A diss or piss? Said it was hiss, I said piss. That my fans called it piss. Yo, nigga, bitch. Said all that shit about you, ho. Yo, ex-nigga that just was around you all that. Y'all mad because y'all don't have somebody that loves you and stand 10 toes down behind you. So you bringing up 30-year-old teeth from when this man was a 15-year-old person. child. You bringing up 30-year-old T because no man has ever and will ever f***ing love you. And lying on your dead mother, on your dead mama, on your dead, she done lied on her dead mama, lied on her dead mama, lied on her dead mama, lied on your, I said lied on her, and sexy red, she done lied, she lied and she cried and she lied and she cried, she said she lied and she cried and she lied and she cried, and then she lied and she cried and she lied and she cried, cause she got blogs all up her stupid doofy sub ass, every press, I said no well, I don't give up, and then she tried to rap double time. Lied on your dead mama. 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 Mama, lied on your dead mama. Lied on your dead mama. Mama.
I didn't know she tweaked this
You
hard.
will not disrespect Papa Bear, you dirty fucking ran through bird ass bitch.
Bam. So that was that. Tweaking, bro. But you see what I'm saying? Like, she used that Megan's Law joint and was going at the bull, and Nicki wasn't having it, bro. Nicki was not having it at all. That shit was wild, bro. Like, what in the world? Sheesh. Moving on. Gene Deal said the homie Usher got the bumps from Diddy.
The bumps.
The bumps, the biggity bumps, bro. The bumps. Do my Nicki shit. The bumps, the biggie bumps. Let me stop. But I ain't really react to that one because I was like, nah, I'm gonna wait until Dub is here to react to the bumps. To the bumps, because you know that makes a hell of a clip. For real. But the whole Diddy shit it seemed like it died down, but I think that ish about to bubble back up. Like some boiling water, be straight up. Because what the F? Ish keep popping out left and right. We gonna get into this Gene Deal right quick. You know what I'm saying? See what this man's talking about the bumps. My man's texting the females back there or the homies.
Man, it's a lot of stuff that Mace and Usher know that they ain't telling about Diddy. There's a lot of stuff that they know. Can you imagine, bruh? Can you really imagine?
What you mean by Usher, though?
Usher used to stay with Diddy, too, when he was younger.
Hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you seeing?
I went there to see the lifestyle.
Right.
And I saw it. And it was but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild.
Y'all, Gene Deal is determined to take Diddy down once and for all. And this time, he is exposing some industry giants who have been helping Diddy cover up his alleged activities, including Usher. In fact, Gene had some heavy words for Usher, slamming him for not speaking up about the fact that Diddy allegedly infected him with an STD as a teenager and allowing his unchecked behavior. Rumors of Diddy and Usher being in some sort of relationship have been around forever. And with all that has been going on recently, Gene appears to be confirming the rumors. Did Diddy really pimp Usher out to multiple men?
All these industry people know that Diddy been acting like this and doing this and try to engage other men into sexual acts with him. There was story that he was trying to get Chris Brown.
Whoa.
There's stories about,
Chris Brown.
Those those young boys that he had, a group B5 or something like that, trying to get them. Yo, it's a lot of stories that goes around in this industry.
Gene Deal is honestly putting in some overtime when it comes to exposing Diddy and spilling the tea. Because this man is relentless. He has been spilling tea on Diddy for the past couple of years. But he seriously dialed things up after Cassie's lawsuit. And it's like he is determined to really expose all of Diddy's shady doings. Now, for a while, Gene has been talking about how Cassie left out a lot of things in her lawsuit. Like the fact that Diddy allegedly had an affair with Usher when Usher was still very young and living with him. For those who may not be aware, while Usher was growing up, he had what was described as a prodigy talent, and former CEO of Epic Records, L.A. Reid, took him to Diddy to mentor him because Diddy had some sort of program called Flavor Camp going on, where he mentored young boys into superstars. So Usher moved to New York at age 14 to live with Diddy, and he revealed that while he was living with Diddy, he saw a lot of parties, which wouldn't be surprising considering Diddy's reputation for being a party animal. Now, we knew about Diddy's parties, but we finally got to know just how wild they were because of Cassie's lawsuit, and she revealed that Diddy's parties were no ordinary parties. She revealed that Diddy often threw parties where there was a lot of sleeping around, drinking, and other weird stuff. And as it turns out, Usher was there right in the middle of it all. Usher later admitted that he was made to see and engage in some pretty wild stuff that he had no business being involved with at his age.
That's
Puffy's
crazy.
place was like just filled with chicks and orgying like nonstop, right?
Nah, not really. I
Come
mean,
on.
but hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you
I
seeing?
went there to see the lifestyle.
Right.
And I saw it. And it was but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even.
First off, I would never send my 13-year-old son to no grown-ass man's house, especially in the industry.
For mentoring.
13, bro. That's my son literally right now. I would never, bro.
looking at. It was pretty wild. It was,
So
it was
nobody
crazy.
tried-
I did say is that there were very curious things taking place, and I didn't necessarily understand.
doing that.
Well, in a new interview, Gene put Usher on blast, saying that Usher knew more than he was letting on, and he had all the insider information on Diddy.
Man, it's a lot of stuff that Mace and Usher know that they ain't telling about Diddy. There's a lot of stuff
You
that they
seen
know.
it?
Can you
Pause that
imagine,
joke.
bruh?
Fuck outta here.
Can you really imagine?
What you mean by Usher though?
Usher used to stay with Diddy too when he was younger.
It's interesting that he would bring that up, considering the allegations that have been going around over the past weeks about Usher allegedly being involved with Diddy. Fans dug out this old video where Diddy let it slip
shit.
that he and Usher used to sleep in the same bed.
Usher look like he fresh off a goddamn plane. Usher.
Fresh off the garden stage. That's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and
Wake up.
damn, pause, but like check this out. I mean, back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the frosted flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before
Kevin's
pause
bugging,
was
like,
invented. You know what I'm
Wait,
saying?
nigga,
But it's my
what?
brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the frosted flakes
What you-
because he used to always get up earlier than me. And now he's one of the richest stars in the world. And I'm
Yo, what the f did Puff just say?
After Cassie's lawsuit, a lot of things that people felt were harmless and didn't make any sense started to make sense. And an example was Usher's 2005 interview with Essence magazine, where he was asked about what happened while he was at Diddy's Flavor Camp. Usher replied, "I want to have some for my book one day. I'll put it this way. There was a lot of sex. We can't help but hope that if Usher writes a book on Diddy, he goes about it in a smart way. Because
book.
those who have attempted to write books on the experiences they had with Diddy have
Rest in
had
peace.
very unfortunate and mysterious endings, like Kim Porter." And speaking of Kim, an email from a publisher who was working on Kim's book was leaked online. According to the publisher, Kim's book provided detailed information about Diddy allegedly pressuring Usher into intimate situations and infecting him with an STD. The email mentioned that the book delves into Diddy's relationships, including footage of those encounters, details about the men he slept with, STD-related incidents, Diddy allegedly giving Usher an STD, and an explosive encounter between Diddy and Usher's mom. This was also backed up by a blind item that went viral.
So what was in Kim's book? You want to hear it? Here it go. Now, I cannot confirm or deny what's in this book, but ain't nobody fit Natasha K. Me. So in this book, it detailed his relationships with men, footage of those encounters. It had the names of the men he slept with.
Damn.
A disease. Allegedly, Diddy giving Usher a disease. The argument that took place between Diddy and Usher's mom.
Also in 2017, Usher
Bro.
was slapped with a $20 million lawsuit from a woman who claimed that Usher infected her with herpes. She claimed that Usher didn't tell her he had herpes, and she started experiencing symptoms and fell sick after her encounter, and that she only found out that Usher had an STD through an online publication. Usher claimed the woman knew about it, and he claimed he did nothing wrong, but just before the case went to trial, Usher's legal team reached out to the woman, and they managed to agree, and they settled out of court. But that's not all, because
Don't that sound familiar? He learned something at Flavor Camp.
Gene also put Usher on blast for selling his soul to Diddy for fame and fortune. He slammed Usher for helping Diddy get away with SA, claiming that Usher could have spoken up about all the evil that he saw, but he helped Diddy cover up everything. Gene claims that the relationship between Diddy and Usher has been sus from the very start, and Usher has been keeping his mouth shut because he doesn't want to lose the benefits that come with being on Diddy's good side. Fans left comments saying, Usher definitely didn't get them herpes from a female. He probably had them since Diddy. The surviving Sean Combs documentary is going to be out of this world. You thought R. Kelly was bad? Diddy gave Usher herpes. I can't wait. And hopefully Usher finally comes out and say Diddy gave him herpes. As a teen, SMH. But do you guys think that Usher is ever going to speak up against Diddy, or do you think...
Nope.
Hell no.
Unless he puts it in a book.
They got a bond.
And if he puts it in a book, he better not tell nobody about the damn book. He might not. He might, yeah. He might take a nap. For real, bro. I'm sitting here going through these drawings, man. What you want, cuz?
That's crazy, man. Diddy's. It looks like Diddy's gonna go down. But then again, talking about the king of New York.
I think it's highly probable that he goes and yeah. I think he's definitely about to take a L for real. Cause like, bro, it's just too many, like, in all them cases, he ain't settled him, Jones. He ain't settled every last one of them cases, you know what I'm saying? So there's still like cases looming, you know. And hold on, let's get into this right here. The homie 21 Savage, man. He been going ham. Could you imagine coming to the UK? Excuse me, coming to the US from the UK?
How old was he when he came over?
He was a freaking kid, bro. I think he said he was like single digits. I want to say single digits. But hold up, bro. Let me pull this shit up. Boy was on Club Shay Shay. Everybody been on Shay Shay, bro. I don't know. I mean, ever since
Shay
Cat
is
Williams,
eating.
bro. Heck
He's
yeah,
eating
bro.
right now.
Cat Williams, man. He lit him on fire, bro. For real, for real. He got everybody lined up.
I mean, Shay had it.
He had it going,
Yeah.
but like he lit him on fire. It's like they go there to say shit now.
And I'm pretty sure you probably had an accent.
Yeah.
So okay. So now you're on the east side of Atlanta.
Yeah.
You got an accent. How receptive were the kids to you?
They used to I got in a fight on the first day of school.
Fam, could you imagine 21-7 coming off the off the bus like, hello,
Hello, mate.
hello, bruv. 21.
Hello, mate.
From the jump?
Yeah, they was used to tease me.
You fancy some fish and chips?
Okay.
Like I went to Dunnell Elementary. That was the first elementary school I went to.
Okay.
So I get on the bus or whatever, they start talking to me. So they making fun of me on the way to school.
Okay.
So we get on the bus to go home. They making fun of me on the way home.
And you know the irony of that? Atlanta niggas got a certain accent that's hella funny too. But I love them to death. Pause. They call me Schmitty.
Okay.
So we get out the bus. Like one of the older dudes, like his little brother was the main one. So the older brother was said something like basically like shit fighting. So we get out the bus. I beat him up. So all the girls, they run and tell my mama.
Okay.
At the door. So
Your sisters?
No,
Or kids in the neighborhood?
Kids in the neighborhood.
Okay.
So they run, they tell my mama, cause they started, I really was kicking a lot. They started calling me Taekwondo kid. On my mama.
I
It's
used
a
to
true
kick
story
too
on
as
my
a
mama.
kid, bro.
Okay.
So
I roundhouse the shit at you as a kid.
they run and tell my mama, so I'm trying to drag my feet to get home now.
Right.
So I walked to the door, she grabbed me by my ear, pulled me in the house,
Bro,
cause the girls were still
that
there,
shit hurt.
telling her the story when I got there. So I just remember her grabbing me by my ear and then like throwing me in the house like type shit. And then that was it. I ain't get on punishment.
You ain't get no punishment?
Nah.
She didn't ask you what started it? So
I not from my memory.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
She probably did though.
Right.
But from what I can remember, I just remember getting pulled. You know, you on
Fam, my grandma pulled my ear on Persian Ave, bro, when I got into a scuffle. It was crazy. Cops got called and all that ish. My mom had to come off from work and all that crazy ish. But yeah, that ear pull ish hurts, bro. You ever had your ear pulled?
Absolutely.
Nigga.
only
Of
remember
course.
the parts you remember. Like,
Right.
I just
Ear only
remember
like
the
this
ear.
big.
Like,
So what do you think was the biggest?
You gotta
Obviously,
move
you're
with
very
it.
young,
Yeah,
so
you
you
gotta
haven't
let go.
experienced a whole lot. It's not like you're coming here, you're 13 or 14, so you haven't had a whole lot of. You're 5 or 6 years of age. I think you're 7 at this time.
yeah.
So, is there a big culture shock?
Damn,
Do you
7?
notice anything different about being in London as opposed to being in East Atlanta?
The most shit that I used to like, what I remember changing was the size of everything.
Okay.
Like I remember like in London, like our bathrooms would be like this big right here.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Then I remember like we was in the hood on the east side too.
Right.
But it was just like a size different. Like at my grandma's house in London, I could touch both sides of her house like this.
Wow.
You feel what I'm saying? But over here it's like more space.
Right.
I remember that.
There are bigger
And
houses.
I remember
in
getting
Atlanta.
in a car to go everywhere.
Right.
In London, we used to take the bus and the train like everywhere. I remember like we always was in the car when we got here.
So you had an accent. I'm assuming. Where did you fall in the ranking as far as your siblings?
I'm the oldest.
You're the oldest.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm assuming man. So if you're 7, that means and you got 3 brothers and 3 sisters. That means man, you got some babies. You got
It was
Facts.
3, like, cause it's a 3 years age gap between me and my little sister.
okay.
So if I was 7, she was probably like 3 turning 4.
Right.
And then my little brother was still a baby.
Right.
And then the other 3 was born in America.
Okay.
Feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So did you feel a sense of responsibility because you are the oldest? I mean, even though you're a child, you're the oldest male. And so do you feel some type of responsibility that you needed to like, okay, I need to be the man of the house, even though I'm only 7 years old at the time?
I think so, yeah, for sure. Yeah, like I was naturally like a protector type shit, yeah, for sure.
So what did your mom think about that? So the type of relationship that, because like you said, you're the oldest, your mom is in a new place, and granted, there are a community that came with you, but you the protector because you like, okay, I got to look after my mom, I got to look after my brother, my sister. Did your mom tell you anything about that, or you just instinctively took that on?
I think it was just like instinct for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's just in my personality too, like just like take care of everything. I don't know why I'm like that, but I think just naturally like I developed that, cause like my whole life I've been like that. Like since I was old enough to like get out and do what I need to do.
Right.
I always like took care of my mama and my siblings and shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you feel that's so? When you were in London, do you remember much about your dad being around?
Yeah, I remember my daddy used to come get me like every weekend. I used to be over there, cause that's like where a majority of like my cousins was at.
Right.
On my mama's side, I only got like 3, 4 cousins.
Okay.
But on my daddy's side, it's like 30 of them.
Right.
So that's like my oldest cousin, Teran, he in a wheelchair.
Okay.
I remember like following behind him a lot.
Right.
Feel what I'm saying? So that's my daddy's side.
Right. So in other words, you really love spending time with your dad's side of the family because that's where all the cousins were. That's where you got an opportunity to run and play and just have a good time.
It was just deeper.
Deeper.
But my mama's side too, cause like my cousins on my mama's side was bad as hell too.
Oh.
You see what I'm saying? But it just wasn't a lot of us.
Right.
Like it was just me, Chiron, and Jerome.
Right.
We was the only boys on my mama's side. On my daddy's side, it was more, but
Well,
it's
if
the
it's only
same
three,
shit. It's just different sides.
Bro,
well,
that's
see,
how
if it's
my
only
family
three of
is,
y'all,
oddly.
the trouble is only going three
Yeah,
places.
yeah, on
So it's
God.
you, or you.
On
When
I don't
God.
have that many
your
boy
dad's side
cousins
is
on my
about
mom's
30 of y'all,
side.
so
My
you can
dad's
blame a
side
whole
loaded.
bunch of people.
Oh God.
Did your mom share with you that you guys were leaving London, coming to the U.S., or did you guys just up and leave? Did you know you were leaving?
I don't really remember. Like,
Okay.
I just remember it's like so long ago.
Right.
So I be trying to really think about the story, but I'm sure my mama told me where we was going for sure.
Right.
Cause I was 6.
Right.
But I just don't remember like that conversation. But I
Right.
know it had to happen.
Right. So do you remember? You just remember getting on a plane, didn't have no idea where you was going. You just know you were leaving London.
Yeah.
Right.
Cause I think at first it wasn't a stay thing.
Oh, okay. She was just coming to visit?
Right.
Okay.
I think we was coming to visit.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want to fuck the story up neither. Cause
You're-
my mama know the story.
Right,
You know what
okay.
I'm saying? I think it was like, let's see. We want to move here, but we finna go see. If we don't like it, we gonna go back.
Right.
Type shit.
Okay.
And then we just stayed.
Right. So clearly she liked it.
Yeah.
What about you? Did you like it? Or you was just going along with the flow? You really didn't have a choice in the matter because
Yeah.
you're 5 or 6 years of
Right.
age. So if you didn't like it, you was
couldn't
stuck
do
anyway.
shit.
You gonna just adapt. I liked it though.
Okay.
I liked it. Like it's hot. It ain't cold
Bro,
all the time.
London
Right.
is
Like
brick.
London. I remember like playing outside, like doing the same shit that I used to do, like when I used to go like to my grandma's house on my daddy's side.
Mhm.
Like we'll play in the neighborhood, go like it was the same shit.
Right. You went back, your parents you come over here and you go back. So how long were you over here before you went back for a month, 2 months, 3 months?
We came out here, I was 6. I was 6, turning 7. We went back the summer of 6th grade, going into 7th grade. So however old you is.
Okay. So probably
11, 12.
11, 12.
Yeah, so probably like what, 5 years?
Mhm.
We was over here 5
Right.
years. Cause I know whatever it was right before the visa expired.
Mhm.
We went back and then renewed it,
Okay.
type shit.
You go over there with it. Did you remember anything about London? Because you had spent just as much time in America as you had London. Because remember, you're 5 or 6 when you left.
Yeah.
You stayed 5, 6, 7 years here,
Yeah.
and you go back. Did it seem like home,
He
or
pretty
did it
much from
seem
Atlanta, like-
unfamiliar to you?
It seemed like home. Like even when I just went back for the first time in what? I don't know how many years that is. The last time I went was when I was 12, and I just went last year when I
Okay.
was 30. That's what, 18 years.
Yes.
I still remember how to get to my grandma's house.
Okay.
Like, cause like it's a parking lot and you gotta walk through to get to her house.
Mhm.
Like I still remember how to walk to her house. I still remember how to walk to the stove.
Right.
So it's like I don't remember everything, but I remember like
Right.
key, like major parts
Mhm.
type shit.
Once you get over there, did you yearn to come back? Like, yeah, I like London, but the U.S. is my home now.
When I was young, when
Yeah.
we went back to visit,
Yeah.
I think I was ready to go home. Not like just in a rush, but
Right.
it was like, all right, now I miss my other friends.
Right.
Like I missed y'all. We didn't kick it. Now
Right.
I miss home.
Ready to go back.
Yeah.
Want to join Club Shay Shay? Become an official.
That shit had to be. I mean, you kind of had a similar experience moving to freaking York, Pennsylvania from goddamn Brooklyn.
Yeah. Went from fast to slow. Real quick. Real quick.
I'm bugging because, yo, nah, go ahead. What you,
But it was for somebody like me who's already has a fast type mentality, personality.
compared to Brooklyn? Shit.
I guess I need to be slow. My parents moved out here because they wanted a slower lifestyle for a lot of gang movement going
Bro.
on out at the time.
In the 90s in Brooklyn, my guy?
Yeah.
Come on.
Gangs everywhere, you know what I mean?
Bruh.
I was already getting ready to start a gang. Me and my little crew. So
It's like natural when you a teenager period and you around your
Yeah.
homies, that shit just going to eventually turn into it. Not that it always happens, but a lot of times that's how it happens. Like when you know what I mean?
yep. So you naturally you're gonna do that. That's what it is. You gotta hold each other down. You gotta form a little group. They wanted a better life for us.
I felt him when he said he got to the A and it was hot, because that's how I felt being from PA, bro. When it got to like when it was getting warm in like freaking late February, early March, like for real warm, I was like, damn, because in up here, it's like, bro, it don't get like for real warm till like later and probably like around May. Just keep it, because it can still snow all the way through
Shit,
April.
June.
Yeah, June, but like the freaking snow and shit, bruh, it's not as bad down there. So I can imagine like him being from London and shit. You know what I mean? Him being from London and shit, going back over there to visit was probably like,
Yeah, not going back. And all it does is rain out there.
facts, bro. Rain, cold, mug, like just ugly ass weather, bro.
Mhm.
Ugly, bro. I forget what I was watching, bro. It's some old freaking movie, but they was in London and ish, and that it was damn near every scene was raining, bro. I was like, this is
God damn.
depressing. It was like 8 Mile and shit. That shit was depressing too, to see that the ugly ass scenery. Man, yeah, man.
Yeah,
We at 42 minutes running. I don't want to keep anybody too late. The homie Dub got engagements to slide to. He been turned all day. You say you was with 50 earlier too? Sheet. I know y'all niggas was getting lit. Nah, not him, because he in the halfway house. Shout out to Fifth too, man. That's crazy. But yeah, man, this has been a shorter segment of Straight Off the Ave. It be like that sometimes. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? We all got lives. We just tap in to goddamn stream. Keep y'all informed, entertained, vibe with y'all, vibe with each other for real. This is really our kick it time with y'all just watching us. For real.
Right.
But nah, like we going like moving forward, bro, we gonna start having pre-recorded streams. We gonna start having guests. Cause we at that point now, like technically right now, we could have like the homies, not just random. I don't want random niggas come my shit. But like the homies, the day ones, like 50 or somebody like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, but not just people. Fuck that shit. Not here. We gotta get a move to a proper space when things is right to kind of like rent something month to month type shit. Cause I'm definitely gonna do it. It's definitely gonna get there. But while we building this shit, yeah, like I'll pull people in on the like, you know what I'm saying, the little links. Like I can have hella people on the links. You feel me? But yeah. But yeah, man, it's been I'm gonna say Smithster Reacts. I'm so used to saying that shit. Straight off the Ave.
Straight off the Ave.
You know what I'm saying? The homie Smithster 400. The homie Mr. Dubbins in his joint. We signing out. Owie.